Question 6. What are the various types of relationships in database? Define them. Answer. There are three types of relationships in database. One-to-one. One table has a relationship with another table having the similar kind of column. Each primary key relates to only one or no record in the related table. One-to-many. One table has a relationship with another table that is primary and foreign key relations. The primary key table contains only one record that relates to none, one or many records in the related table. Many-to-many. Each record in both the tables can relate to many numbers of records in another table. Question 7. Explain normalization and denormalization. Answer. Normalization is the process of removing redundant data from the database by splitting the table in a well-defined manner in order to maintain data integrity. This process saves much of the storage space. Denormalization is the process of adding up redundant data on the table in order to speed up the complex queries and thus achieve better performance. Question 8. What are the different types of normalization? Answer. Different types of normalization are: first, normal form. One NF. A relation is said to be in one NF only when all the entities of the table contain unique or atomic values. Second, normal form. 2NF. A relation is said to be in 2NF only if it is in 1NF and all the non-key attribute of the table is fully dependent on the primary key. Third, normal form. 3NF. A relation is said to be in 3NF only if it is in 2NF and every non-key attribute of the table is not transitively dependent on the primary key. Question 9. What is BCNF? Answer. BCNF is the Boyce Code Normal form. It is the higher version of 3NF which does not have any multiple overlapping candidate keys. Question 10. What is SQL? Answer. Structured Query Language. SQL is an ANSI, American National Standard Institute, standard programming language that is designed specifically for storing and managing the data in the Relational Database Management System, RDBMS, using all kinds of data operations. Question 11. How many SQL statements are used? Define them. Answer. SQL statements are basically divided into three categories: DDL, DML, and DCL. They can be defined as data definition language, DDL. Commands are used to define the structure that holds the data. These commands are auto-committed, i.e. changes done by the DDL commands on the database are saved permanently. Data manipulation language, DML. Commands are used to manipulate the data of the database. These commands are not auto-committed and can be rolled back. Data control language, DCL. Commands are used to control the visibility of the data in the database, like revoke access permission for using data in the database. Question 12. Enlist some commands of DDL, DML, and DCL. Answer. Data definition language, DDL, commands. Create to create a new table or database. Alter for alteration. Truncate to delete data from the table. Drop to drop a table. Rename to rename a table. Data manipulation language, DML, commands. Insert to insert a new row. Update to update an existing row. Delete to delete a row. Merge for merging two rows or two tables. Data control language, DCL, commands. Commit to permanently save. Rollback to undo the change. Save point to save temporarily. Question 13. Define DML Compiler. Answer: DML Compiler translates DML statements in a query language into a low-level instruction, and the generated instruction can be understood by query evaluation engine. Question 14. What is DDL Interpreter? Answer: DDL Interpreter interprets the DDL statements and records the generated statements in the table containing metadata. Question 15. Enlist the advantages of SQL. Answer: Advantages of SQL are: simple SQL queries can be used to retrieve a large amount of data from the database very quickly and efficiently. SQL is easy to learn and almost every DBMS supports SQL. It is easier to manage the database using SQL as no large amount of coding is required.